This news is brought to you by Hstv and Antiglow TV in Ohio.
It is a beautiful Friday morning. Welcome to Hstv News Radio on Hstv with me, SAVARA AIDAN. Today we share some current and also trending latest stories happening right here in the country. We are streaming live on our YouTube platform at Hstv Live GH. Do well to like, comment and share. Now on to the headlines making bulletin this morning. President Nana Addo Dankwa has openly acknowledged the recent power supply challenges, promising the nation of the government unwavering commitment to resolving the issues at hand. The Ministry of Works and Housing has officially requested private proposals for the completion and operationalism of the Sagleme Affordable Housing Project. 10 political groups have allied to contest the 2024 presidential election to break the dominant duopoly in Ghana politics from the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. And also the Ghana National Association of Teachers, the National Association of Graduate Teachers, and the Coalition of Concerned Teachers are yet to finalize negotiations with the government over concerns regarding their conditions of service. This and many more will bring to you in the next 30 minutes. Now on to our very first story for today. President Nana Addo Dankwa has openly acknowledged the recent power supply challenges, promising the nation of the government unwavering commitment to resolving the issues at hand. Expressing gratitude for the patience exhibited by Ghanaians during the recent power cut, the president promised citizens of the ongoing efforts to mitigate the challenges. During the inauguration of the Kumasi 1 thermal plant in the Ashanti region on Wednesday, the April 17th, President Akufo-Addo said that the government recognizes the difficulties faced by citizens not only in the Ashanti region but across the nation. Moving on to another story for today, the Ministry of Works and Housing has officially requested private proposals for the completion and the operationalism of the Sagleme Affordable Housing Unit. According to the ministry, the deadline and evaluation for the submission of proposals is from the 9th to the 15th of July this year, 2024. The ministry is hopeful that the contract will be signed by August 30th to address the housing deficit in the country.
Have a site visit on the 9th. That submission, as I've mentioned earlier on, is on the 8th of July. The evaluation, we are projecting between the 9th and 15th of July. The contract negotiation will be between 1st to 8th of August. And the projection is to sign the contract by 30th August 2024.
The ministry is committed to ensuring the transparency policy governing the selection of a strategic investor, which will be conducted with fairness, integrity, transparency, and accountability. And in all aspects, this request for proposal for the strategic investor for the completion and operationalization of the Saglimi Affordable Housing Project will ensure that the process is done with fairness.
It adds to the narrative that we don't finish projects when we start. If we have a housing deficit of 1.8 million that we are trying to reduce as the years go by, already there are about 40,000 units a year that we deliver as a country. It's not enough to close the gap. So if all of these projects keep hanging out there, it will even deter future projects from being embarked upon. And that's why it's important that we take advantage of this opportunity to reverse this trend. And so I charge you to go through this process with all the professionalism, patriotism, and transparency.
Moving on, 10 political groups have allied to contest the 2024 presidential election to break the dominant duopoly in Ghana politics from the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. The alliance, spearheaded by the Movement for Change, founded by Alan Kojo Chirmantin and under the umbrella Alliance for Revolutionary Change. These parties include the National Interest Movement, Ghana First Coalition Union Government, Ghana National Party, the Ghana Green Party, Third Force Movement, Non-Aligned Voters Movement, and Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana.
The significance of today's event lies in the fact that we are initiating a process that will redefine the architecture of political governance in our country. This process, by the grace of God, will lead to the election of the first independent candidate as President of the Republic of Ghana. It will also lead to the establishment of the first truly representative government in Ghana's history. A government of national unity which will be made up of representatives from different political parties, the business community, labor unions, civil society, professional bodies, faith-based organizations, traditional authorities, and other interest groups, including traders, farmers, fishermen, artisans, among others. Never before in the history of our country has there been a more compelling case for change and transformation.
And that was Alan Kojo Chirmantin, a presidential aspirant and also the leader for Alliance for Revolutionary Change. Moving on to another story. The Member of Parliament for South Day, Roxin Nelson Defie-Mekpo, has expressed shock at what he describes as the continuous violation of the Constitution of Ghana by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. According to him, Akufo-Addo, as an active lawyer and a legislator in the 1990s, was always up in the arms challenging the supposed breaches of the Constitution as committed by then Jerry John Rawlings administration. Describing the president as a judicial terrorist in the 1990s, the MP said that Nana Akufo-Addo was always in court fighting the late former president Jerry John Rawlings for supposedly breaching the 1992 Constitution.
Between 1992 and 2000, if you were in this country, Nana Akufo-Addo was like a judicial terrorist. He was perpetually in court against anything that Jerry Rawlings did that he thought that was unconstitutional. Go and read the cases. People are saying that I'm always... Look, the number of cases Akufo-Addo did against the JJR government between January 93 and December 2000, I won't speak to them. The law reports will speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that this was a person who was perpetually seeking some manner of interpretation in the Supreme Court, as it were, to straighten the constitutional provisions. So it's unbelievable that 25 years down the line or 30 years down the line, he himself will be a subject of so many constitutional.
And that was the Member of Parliament for South Day, that is Roxy Nelson de Fiameko. Moving on to another story, the Ghana National Association of Teachers, the National Association of Graduate Teachers, and the Coalition of Concerned Teachers are yet to finalize negotiations with the government over concerns regarding their condition of service. This comes on the back of the suspension of the nationwide strike by the unions earlier in the month of April, following an interim injunction by the National Labour Commission to facilitate negotiations with relevant stakeholders.
We've not been able to conclude the negotiations, and hence we came back to inform the Commission. And the Commission has given us 2 more weeks to ensure that we get it done. So all things being equal, on the 2nd of May, we'll revert to the Commission as work done so far. And we believe that this time, good faith will prevail. For the sake of Mother Ghana, good faith will prevail. And we are going to engage them accordingly. And we believe that they will come to the table knowing very well that the state of ship is at stake. So we'll take it out from there. So we are going to engage starting today.
Both parties had agreed that yes, something have started. They have not been able to arrive at a total solution, and there was the need for further negotiation. And that there were quite a number of issues on the table, but they've been able to reduce them to about 6, and they are sure of it. So they pleaded for 2 more weeks.
On this note, let's go for a very quick breather. When we come back, we have more news update for you right here on Hstv News. Do stay tuned.
Would you like to own a home, start a business, provide seed money, or a good education for your children? The Pro Wealth Plan answers all of life's questions. This is Ekwa 9. She wants to be an engineer in future. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hammond, plan to give her the best education but don't want to be unnecessarily burdened when she's ready for university in 10 years. Do you know how much it will cost Ekwa to go to a local private university or university abroad in the next 10 years? Ekwa's parents have signed up to a Pro Wealth Plan. They pay affordable monthly premiums that ensures they are able to fund Ekwa's university fees and living expenses. When she's ready for university, Prudential will pay the maturity benefit and her parents can enjoy free insurance cover for an additional 5 years. In the unfortunate event that her parents pass away, Prudential will pay over 200% of the sum assured, which is 100% immediately, 10% annually to keep Ekwa in her current school, and 100% at maturity for her chosen university. This means that Prudential Life has guaranteed Ekwa's education regardless of life's uncertainties. The Pro Wealth Plan also covers a spouse or partner up to the same sum assured. With over 26 million customers, 24,000 employees globally, and over 170 years experience, you and your family can have peace of mind knowing that you are in safe hands. Whatever your financial goals are, the Pro Wealth Plan has the answers to life's questions. Call us today and let Prudential secure your future.
My mama call baba SO Herbal Hospital. SO Herbal Hospital, yarisabia yesha yariwa bebe. Bibi to say HIV, bedwetting, hypertension, diabetes, cocoa, malaria, enteric fever, low sperm count, sexual weakness. Ude to an amoba SO Herbal Hospital. SO Herbal Hospital uba eba eni obia and afra for 30 years, 40 years, 15. Oh, Otigana but a says no airto. Ohu adi ble. Manimba SO Herbal Hospital. Ebetia manete oba yedu befa ye examination mu na ya so enini so ama ya ma some few minutes na wate na ho wan kasa obedi adanse say SO Herbal Hospital the best eba eniyare ye was scan department ye lab ahudro bia na ora ye pharmacy wa edonu ye niama obia ye de edonu be ma na ya checho se na obetumi ania edonu enti na SO Herbal Hospital no ye demu shunko
ubehu ye chira kwan ewo Amasaman Stadium Johnson betuma frem penifo ewo ahomatrofo iso 055 552 9253 ena 050 344 9444 ena fi 027 285 9115.
Third Eye Care and Vision Center is here with all your eye care solutions. Yes, Third Eye Care is at it again. Are your lenses becoming foggy because of wearing face masks or sitting in air-conditioned spaces? Are your eyes getting sore and tired after using the computer for prolonged periods? Are you struggling with light from oncoming cars and other vehicles when driving at night? Worry no more. Third Eye Care and Vision Center has all the right solutions for you. We have anti-fog and blue filtering lenses that solves it all. Third Eye Care and Vision Center also stocks all types of lenses, designer frames, sunglasses, and employs very well-trained, qualified, and licensed optometrists to provide all your eye care needs. Locate us at Airport Residential Area, close to the Association International School, opposite Mirage Residence, or Northridge, on the premises of Sunny FM, and close to the Kanda Overhead Bridge. Our working hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Call us on 054-328-7008 or 026-646-2080. Please do well to observe all COVID-19 protocols. Third Eye Care and Vision Center, your total eye care solutions provider.
Welcome back from that very short one. It is still the Hstv News Radio on Hstv. We are streaming live on our YouTube platform at Hstv Live GH. Do well to like, comment and share. Now to our very last story for today. The Central East Regional Police Command has announced the arrest of 10 individuals, including one female, in connection with a report of missing genitals in the Kaswa enclave. Additionally, one person is currently evading authorities and is being persuaded by the police. 3 others who have been remanded in police custody are due for sentencing in later dates. Central East Regional Police Command DCOP Joseph Owusu Bempa said that the police will arrest anyone and everyone who makes an allegation of missing genitals and will send them to the hospital for further investigation before the matter is thoroughly investigated.
About 6 people have been sent to court. 3 were remanded 2 weeks. The last time they went to court, the court deferred sentence. It means they are due for sentencing, but the judge has deferred the sentence to give the sentence at a later date. Others have also been sent to court. So far, I think we have made about 10 arrests in Kaswa. 10. And one person has run away. We are looking for him to arrest. Yes, we have 2 convicts. So it's only the first instance that somebody reported, and before it got to my attention, the so-called complainant has run away. But from that day, I gave specific instructions that whoever reports that his man has shrunk or has disappeared, arrest that person first. Send him to the hospital. So now, anybody, not a single person has escaped, unless they commit the crime before police gets there, all the parties have run away. Otherwise, we arrest you. We have arrested and we have even arrested a lady. One of them is a lady. I don't know what she also claimed has shrunk.
And this is all for today's news update. But before we take a bow, a quick recap of today's headlines. President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has openly acknowledged the recent power supply challenges, promising the nation of the government's unwavering commitment to resolving the issues at hand. The Ministry of Works and Housing has officially requested private proposals for the completion and operationalism of the Saglema Affordable Housing Project. 10 political groups have allied to contest the 2024 presidential election to break the dominant duopoly in Ghana politics from the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. And also the Ghana National Association of Teachers, the National Association of Graduate Teachers, and the Coalition of Concerned Teachers are yet to finalize negotiations with the government over concerns regarding their conditions of service. Thank you for joining us on today's news update on Hstv with me, SAVARA AIDAN. Healthy Morning is up next. Do stay tuned.